Hello? There we go. Give me one sec. I don't know why the song's not on here. Uh, there it is. There we go. Alright, let's put that in there. And there. Alright, so hello everyone, hello. Thank you again for coming to another episode of Little MA Podcast. It's been a while. I didn't know when I was going to start doing my podcast again, but I figured I had a Sunday off, and we usually do it Sunday, so I'm like, you know what, let's do the first one, and then we'll pick it up from there. Fix myself. Why am I so far over? There we go. But yeah, so before we hop into the actual topic today, as you can tell from the title, over here on Twitch and YouTube, hi, whoever is watching from either or, I'll be talking about the very first season of the daily life of the Immortal King. At this point, I believe there's like 4 seasons, with the 5th one coming out. Yeah, there's 4 seasons currently out, and it looks like they're in the making season 3. Because when I was doing my research, like picking up pictures and whatnot, I've been seeing like images from, from scenes I haven't seen, because I've seen all 4 seasons. So when I kept seeing like clips and pictures of certain things, I'm like, I don't remember this being in any of the seasons I saw. And then as I clicked on the picture just to see, not spoil myself too much, it was like season 5, and I was like, wait, which season did we stop at? And then I double checked and I was like, oh, it was 4. I was like, why I thought 5 was the one we stopped at. So no, 4 was the last one they did. That came out 2020, which was 5 years ago, so dang. But yeah, they are in the works of making season 5. It says it's supposed to come out by sometime this year. We'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to season 5. As I said, I've seen all 4 seasons, so I'm very interested in seeing what this is going to be about. It looks like it's going to be a new character, new villain that we'll have to deal with. And it looks like a baby is going to be involved. We don't know. I mean, I have no idea how this baby will play into the story. Like what, and it's like a girl, it looks like it's a baby girl, but I have no idea like what role she's supposed to play in this next season, so I'm excited. But before I hop into the actual anime topic, I thought I'd just give you guys a bit of just update on what I've been doing. Nothing really crazy, just I think I told you guys about the part-time job that seasonal position I got. That's remote. Did like the last bit of interviews, did like my verification, and that's all set, ready to go. So I'm just waiting for them to send all my stuff. They said they were supposed to send like the equipment and my like I know what day it starts. I just don't even know what time. But they said they'll send all that like the week before the dates they gave me. So I still got like what? At this point, it's the first 1, 2, 3. Yeah, basically got like 3 weeks before I can hear anything, because I'm supposed to get it like that week before. But excuse me. But I already like informed my part-time job that I have. Got one. I have no idea how these part-time jobs are doing this. Like, maybe it's just how, I don't know, how malls do it. Cause what I was currently doing is in a mall. Even though I transferred it to a mall too. But it's like, what is a bigger store from what I was in previously? But I'm only getting like sometimes one, but I'm getting like maybe 2 to 3 days a week, and most or maybe, well, if it's like a full like like 12 to 5 or like that makes sense. There are gonna be some nights where I'll need to stay overnight, not long overnight, just like at max they put like 4 or 5 hours, but especially from what I've been seeing, they normally get like 90% of it done. So by the time the people come over to do the quote-unquote overnight, there's only like maybe 1 or 2 things that they couldn't do throughout the day that we end up doing. So at most that takes us maybe 3 to 4 hours. Like, we've never left past the time that's like our limit. We've always left like maybe an hour and a half early before that. But with that, that also cuts out a little bit of the hours. But they're also like constantly hiring new people. Like just the other day, they hired like 2, 3 more people, and I'm like, what? I'm like, and it looks like they already have like a huge staff of people. So it's like now you're just hiring more. Like, how does that make sense? So it's like now even more people are getting less and less hours. So that's why I'm really grateful I'm getting this remote position, because this is like a straight Monday through Friday. You work, I think it's like 8 hours. And I told them, like, when you guys, if you need me, I can do weekends. So, just so I have, like, extra money coming in and I don't lose that job completely, too. So, but, what else? Oh, I've just been, yeah, doing that. Hopefully that, like, sticks. Like, hopefully they have, like, maybe a full-time position that they can do so I can, like, kind of stay on, because that would definitely help. But if not, then I will definitely, start looking again for something remote or something full-time, because these bills are insane. Like, these bills are just piling up, and it's crazy. And other than that, it's really been nothing. I've been posting on my YouTube as well. I've been posting like snippets, not really snippets, but certain reaction portions of certain streams. Actually, let me go to it so I can get a full view of what I've uploaded the last couple of days. Alright, I posted like just a reaction version of me doing the last few characters I missed, which was Ling Young, his like Resonator showcase, and then I did Lupa's and Cardathia's combat showcase. Then I made a portion of just my reaction to the new character in Weathering Waves that just came out, Augusta. I did her Resonator showcase and combat showcase, so there you can just check out that portion of the stream, because I did that all in like a live stream. So I just made like I just took the reaction portion of that and made that its own video over on my YouTube. And I also separated me reacting to like new anime trailers too. So I literally uploaded like 3 videos. The Withering Waves ones were like the same day, and then I scheduled the reaction one to come out, the anime one to come out the next day. I do have some other Weathering Waves videos I plan on posting. I'll try to get those set up, cause I might be having like some issues with internet soon, so I probably won't be able to hop on and stream for the next couple, well, after like this, maybe today or the 2nd. I have to double check that. But I'll try to at least have those fixed up, ready to go. It really just be like I'm not sure if I should cut it to one part or I should just make it one video. I'll see what I do after I get off work today, kind of. So that way you guys have that until I can get my internet thing sorted out whenever they said we're gonna do something, and hopefully that doesn't take too long. But yeah, you'll have those 3 videos plus the 4th one I'll definitely have up before like the end of today. I keep saying tomorrow, but I've been like so thrown off because one, it was so dark when I woke up today. I woke up really late. It was like maybe like I didn't have work. I had work like pretty much almost all day yesterday. Not really all day, but like 5 hours on your feet in a long store, running up and down because they had like a huge sale. Yeah, like that does murder on your feet after a while, especially if you've been doing it for years. But I like went home, like ate and all that. We ate pretty late, just like kind of tonight, because I was supposed to do this like over an hour ago. But we had made dinner late, and by the time I ate finished, it was literally like time to start streaming, and I hadn't cleaned up, I hadn't showered, to get the grime cleaning off of me. I was like, no, I'll just push it back an hour and get everything sorted. But I was still late, but yeah. But what was I saying? Oh, right. So I like went to sleep, and when I woke up, I was like, what time is it? And it was like 2 something. I'm like, 2 something? I was like, wait a minute. I mean, I've been waking up around that time anyways when I have days off. I'm like, why is it so dark? Yeah, like, you would thought it was 2 a.m. at how dark it was. I was like, there's no way it's like 2 p.m. Why is it so dark? Like it's nighttime. Then I get up, I'm like, oh, that's why. Literally today was just like a dark, gloomy, rainy day, at least where I was. It was so dark you thought it was nighttime. Literally had to like turn on lights so I could see where I was going so I didn't tumble downstairs or run into something. And then I literally, sometimes I'll be up on my computer doing stuff normally on my days off. But the fact it was like so dark and the engine was so cold because, you know, there was no sun coming in from anywhere. I was like, man, I'm gonna have a bed day. Just lay in my bed and just watch videos, pretty much. And that's kind of what I was doing. I watched the new CJ the Champ video that he uploaded. Oh my god, he's been like, this month he's uploaded like 3. I think also to like make up for the solo leveling video he was trying to do, because they had like copyrighted that to hell and back before he even posted it. But he like had made a Patreon and put that on that. But that was like a while ago. So I think to like kind of make up for that, at that point he had already, oh god, how many videos did he upload at that after that? I know it was like, there was a Cell video that he did, which was really good. He just dropped the most disrespectful moment 10 video. I'm trying to remember what was like the last, oh, the Goro. Yeah, it was like Cell, the Trials of Cell, the Trials of Goro, and then like he had posted on Twitter, or like said in the last video, he was like, I'm gonna see if I can do 3. And then literally like a day ago, posted the most disrespectful moments in anime history 10. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah. So these were like his last videos. So this was the first Sanjin Woon one. He tried to do the second one, but they copyrighted it, so he couldn't release it. So if you have it, it's free on his Patreon, so you guys can definitely go check that out. But then he released the Cell, the Trial of Cell, which that was really good, especially for someone like me who grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. So good. Then he did the Trial of Goro, which I need to get back into One Punch Man. People say it's really good. I couldn't get past like the first season, but I think I just need to go back and like give it a try and rewatch it. But and then like seeing from his reaction of it, it seems like the anime actually is really good. I've heard people give crap to the second season, saying that the animation quality of it like really dropped, and that they are in the work of season 3. So people are really looking forward to season 3, hopefully to like make up for what they did to season 2. And then he just dropped the most disrespectful moments in anime history 10, which was really funny. But yeah, but besides that, what was one other? Oh, I've been like, I don't know why. No, I do know why. I was looking through reading, like trying to find manga to read and whatnot, and I found this fan, pretty much like what do they call it? Doujis? Pretty much like made up stories from like fans and whatnot. I found one basically kind of doing like a what if it's based off of My Hero, and of course it's like a romance, but I've been obsessed with it. I've read it like every single day. It's so good, even though it's only like 3.5 chapters. There's 3 full chapters, and then like kind of like a special chapter they made, kind of like wrapping up little mini parts that happened throughout the other 3 chapters. But basically, it's like, oh, what if Midoriya was a girl, and basically everything up to like season 2 going on to season 3 pretty much happened in like exactly the same. Nothing changed, no like major change like that. Basically it's just, what if Midoriya was a girl, and pretty much the events of My Hero had happened up to that point. So basically, Midoriya would be a girl. She would meet with all, be picked on for not having a quirk, still be childhood friends with Bakugo, still call him Kachan, which I think would be like, it's even cuter when it's like a girl calling him that. I mean, I still like it when Midoriya is calling him Kachan and his guy version, which it's just like, it's a cute little, I guess, childhood nickname they just never threw out. I mean, he always calls him Deku, and he would call this female version Deku too. But like, yeah, basically that's still the same. She would meet all my impress him by running in to try to save Bakugo, trying to get the quirk, enter UA, become, and then, kind of flip it a bit, a little bit. Still kind of be friends with everyone, but still, I guess, like, kind of mainly hang out with more of the girls, which I think it's totally, for a girl myself. I love My Hero. I'm not hating on what they did with My Hero anyways, but if my understanding, at least in their class, it's like 25 kids in there or something like that. It's like a good amount of kids, but majority of them are boys, and there's like 8 or 9 girls. Let me look this up actually, because when I was thinking about it, I was like, wait a minute, how many girls are actually in um class 1A? There we go. Okay, we have Mina, we have Asui, we have Uraraka, we have Jiro, and we have Hanakawa, the invisible girl, and then we have Yajirozu. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, it's even less than I thought. There's 5 girls. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 girls compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 boys. So there's 14 boys compared to the 5 girls in class 1A, which is wild. I swear I thought there was more than that. I thought, like, I know it wasn't like split down the middle, like, oh, it's like half boys, half girls. I did know that there were more boys than girls, but damn, I didn't know there was literally only 5 girls in the whole, at least in class 1A. Like here, you guys can kind of see the picture. That's crazy. I swear I thought there was at least like maybe 7 or 8 girls. You telling me there's only 5 girls in the whole class? So yeah, basically what would happen if Midoriya was a girl, so me, totally loving, one more girl in the group. But like basically like what would happen if the story pretty much like played the same way. Like the events kind of still happen, Midoriya's a girl, gets in the UA, pretty much is like the same characters, so befriends boys and girls. They didn't really go too into it. They kind of hop skipped a lot of stuff, but like kind of gave glimpses of, oh, this still happened, or they still had the sports festival, and Midoriya still went against Todoroki, and still injured his or in this case her hand, but kind of being like, what would happen if that scenario still played out the way it did? And the thing with like what's his name, the hero killer, Stain. There we go. It's been so long since I've seen like the first few seasons of My Hero. But what would happen if like all that happened, but Midoriya was a girl instead? So like I said, it's a love story, kind of being like, oh, how would it play out differently? Midoriya having that big of an effect on Todoroki's life. If you see in the anime, he perceives Midoriya as like a really close friend. He helped him, work through the problems that he was having with his family. Standing up to his dad at first, being like that he didn't have to like hold back his potential of, just using his ice quirk, in favor of his mother, and forbidding himself from using his fire quirk as a stand against his dad. Basically being like, it's like it's your quirk. Even though you did inherit it from him, but it's your quirk. You decide how you use it. You decide how it represents you. Cut that whole speech they had during their fight. But like, what would happen if Midoriya was a girl and that happened? Would his feelings change? Would he still see Midoriya as just a friend, or would he feel differently? If Midoriya was a girl and kind of did all that. That's so sweet. Kind of seeing like the bond they kind of had, because you kind of saw in season 2. I guess I'm not really spoiling, that was long ago, but they kind of got off at the wrong foot, because he saw how close Midoriya was to All Might, and how, of course, with his dad and how that whole situation in the very beginning. So they kind of got off on the wrong foot of being like, that still happened, but it was him kind of coming up to a girl and kind of being that aggressive, and then backtracking, being like, she went out of her way, damn near like ruined her hand and her arm to like drill this message into my head, and helped me open up to finally open up to my family, to give my mom a second chance, to get her side of the story and see how things were for her. So like kind of being like, oh, what would happen if all that happened but Midoriya was a girl? Like, would his feelings differ? Would he still, does he still view would he view Midoriya as like just a close friend, or would he feel a little differently because it's a girl who kind of went out of her way? But then throughout it, sometimes he'll have moments with her backtracking, like, no, she's like that with everyone. It wasn't really pertain just to me. Midoriya is the type to stick his neck out for all those that he cares about. There's even like one line, like he can't stand his friends being hurt. Like it's kind of like that whole hero mentality he has that All Might really enjoyed, of being like, you're the type of person who just jumps in when you see someone in danger, you see someone distressed. You don't think about it, you act. In a way, that's kind of what Midoriya did for like Todoroki, and even though he wanted to do his best, he saw how much pain and torment Todoroki was in, and he just couldn't help himself of wanting to, help him, giving him that open hand of, you can be who you are. You don't have to, even though, like, it's hard, you've had to live under your dad's shadow, under his rule all this time, you don't have to continue doing that. You can be whoever you want. You can choose the type of hero you want to be. So it's kind of like the same premise, but, in this case, it's coming from a girl instead of a guy. So I think it's so cute. And it's really interesting in how and from how they did it. If you see in the story, Midoriya is basically a one-to-one of his mom. He's just the guy version. So it's not that off to think Midoriya as a girl, because basically if you see his mom, that's basically Midoriya. So, like basically just like make his features a bit more like lighter. Cause I saw I read like back to the actual manga itself to like see, and it's like, they didn't really do much to like change his features that much. Just made him a bit more, I guess, feminine's the way to say it, I guess. But like, well, yeah, like his face is basically like a 1-to-1. He just looks a bit more, like he doesn't really have the guy tone, really. He basically just looks like a 1-to-1 of his mom. Kind of like, ooh, pardon me. It's kind of like what they did with Uraraka. Like, basically, when you see her and you see her mom, Uraraka's basically a 1-to-1 of her mom. So, like, in this doujin that I read, Midoriya being a girl, it's basically that concept of he's just or in this case, she would just be a 1-to-1 copy of her mom. But it's just, like, really cute, kind of seeing, like, what would happen with, like, would Todoroki catch feelings for her? Of a female Deku, if everything kind of worked out the same way, but like I said, it was a girl that reached out to him instead. And you just kind of like would a romance bloom between them. And also how Bakugo kind of feels, he's known Deku, at least this version of Deku, all his life. But, and I guess try to separate, never really saw her as a girl, just saw her as Deku. But now other people are seeing her as a girl and it's making him uncomfortable. So it's just interesting. It's really good. But besides that, I kind of totally got off topic, but I did want to talk about that because like I said, I literally wake up and I've been reading it like every day, even though it's really short. But it's so good, and it really got me thinking of, wow, how would the story play out any differently if Midoriya was a girl? Because you know me. I think I've said this before. Like, I've liked watching, like, isekai anime, but I'm more drawn to the ones where it's a girl as the main character. Because there's so many isekai out there where it's, a guy. it's from a guy's perspective. The guy's the main character, which, all of those are pretty good too. Um, but I mean, they're getting more into making like a girl the main character in these isekais or these reincarnated shows. So it got me thinking. It's like, oh, cool. What would happen if we basically rewrit um My Hero, but Midoriya was a girl? Um, hello. I forgot. It's been a minute. I've been 26. I was just talking about this random My Hero Dojinshi I've read I found by accident, but then I'm like totally hooked. Basically, like what would happen? Like how would the story play out any differently if everything kind of happened up to like season 2, going on to like season 3, but Midoriya was a girl, and it's like I said, it's a love story pretty much of how would he feel any differently, you know, if everything that happened, Midoriya went out of his way, did all that, but Midoriya was a girl. Would he develop like feelings for her? Would he feel weird, being like, oh, maybe she did this because she likes me? But it's like, no, no, no. She's just that nice of a girl. That's something she would do for anyone. Not like she didn't really do it because she might have special feelings for me. And kind of seeing that turmoil of him and him being afraid of opening up to if he did develop feelings for like a female Midoriya, of if he would turn out like his dad, seeing what his dad did to his to him and his family, would he would he have that type of mentality in him as well, which is pretty interesting. And it's something he does get better throughout the story, like the main story of that is something he worries about, that he'll lash out and he'll end up being just like his dad. But luckily he after like season 2, and he does become friends with like Midoriya and Ida and like all the others, he's able to open up and be his true self. It's so cute. I love it. I can't wait for the final season. Can't wait, but I'm also kind of scared because I've heard how they did the ending for My Hero, and as myself, I've never read the manga, so I have no idea, like 100% know what exactly happens to get to the ending I've heard that happens. But I mean, we never know. They could do like a switcheroo and do a original ending that I guess people maybe like better. I'm not sure. Well, like I said, we'll have to see if they're just gonna follow the story to beginning to end, or if they're gonna do like a twist and change it. But it did get me thinking of what happens if we just did the story over again, but Midoriya was a girl. And I've said this to myself 100 times. Like, what if they like all these like really main shows that we know, kind of like I mean, now they're doing it because the new Pokemon that's out. I haven't watched Pokemon in years, but I do know the new Pokemon season that's out, the main character of that is a girl. So it is like really they are kind of switching it up nowadays. So it's not just it's always gonna be a guy or a boy that's gonna be a main character. They are switching it up. I've said this since I'm blue in the face. I would love them to do like a Yu-Gi-Oh season where the main character is like a girl. Maybe they like backtrack and it's the great I don't know, like a great granddaughter of maybe one of the former protagonists, or maybe just make like what they've been doing, just make a whole new season of Yu-Gi-Oh with new rules, new cards, new whatever, but the main character is a girl. Kind of seeing like what that premise would be like. I think that'd be so cool. And like I said, they've been doing it with a lot of isekais. A lot of isekais have been like switching it. So there's some where it's like a guy's the one being transported into a new world with, broken stats. And then now like there's girls who have been transported into a new world with like crazy stats. So, and I've said I've been like kind of more drawn to the girl ones because like I said, I've been so burned out of isekais and it's always been like a guy. There's been a few where it's switched, where it's been like maybe a whole group. It's not just like one or two people. It's not just one guy. There's some where it's like 3 people and like 2 are boys and 1's a girl. Or there's a few that's like, oh, it's a whole class. So it's not like we do follow like maybe one guy, but maybe he'll have like female companions from his class, or maybe a childhood friend that's in the class that joins him on the journey. and there are some where it's two people getting transported, and it's a boy and a girl. So they've been switching it out, which I feel like I'm more drawn to those, especially since we're so used to the, oh, it's a guy, he gets, something happens in the real world and he gets a second chance in the new world, or I don't know, or he gets sucked into his favorite game and whatnot. So I do kind of like the premise where they switched up. It's like, oh, it's not just one guy. Maybe it's a small group. Maybe it's a whole classroom. Maybe it's a guy and a girl. Maybe it's a guy and his childhood friend, or maybe his, well, sister would be. I mean, that'd be interesting. I think there's even one where they did, but it's like it's a guy and his mom, which I think is hilarious. Um, I've never watched that anime, but it's been like memed to hell and back, where it's like the first isekai where a guy, like, he gets transported and he's so happy about it, but his mom, I don't know what happens, but she somehow gets drawn into it too, and she ends up being like more broken than him. It's so funny. But that whole what if premise got me thinking, oh, what if there's like other animes that have like, oh, what if this happened? What if this character got switched to a different character? What if this character was a girl instead of a guy? So there's this one anime, not anime, this YouTube channel I actually used to watch, which I stopped. I don't know why I stopped. But hello, Ghost Body. The Amagi. Back when I was watching, he was doing like timelines of characters. So he would like pretty much like go through a character's like entire story. But recently I've gone back into it. If he's been, or I think it's a he. Oh, thank you, Gentrified Zombie, for the follow. Thank you so much. But what they've been doing, at least not really recently, but what I've looked like they've been doing, they do a lot of what if scenarios. So it's like, what if, like, one they did like 2 days ago that I watched. What if Sasuke and Sakura switch places? So what if, Sasuke wasn't part of the Uchiha clan, he was like, somehow in her family, and Sakura was the last surviving Uchiha. So, or what if, this one, that kind of got me into the whole thing. What if Naruto was a girl instead of, being the guy? How would that story play out? And what if, what if Naruto and Sasuke switch bodies? What if Naruto was reborn with all his memories and abilities, and then they've done different scenarios of, oh, what if it was Sasuke in that scenario? What if it was Sakura in that scenario? What if maybe Jiraiya? What if it was Kakashi? What if maybe his parents, like, they just do a bunch of different scenarios of the characters? Or what if this character survived? What if this character was never born? What if this character had different abilities? It's so interesting. So after that, it just kind of got me. I've been going through all of them. I've literally just finished watching one. It was like a big one. It was like, what if all of Team 7, so Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, even Kakashi, what if something happened and they got like transported back to their, pretty much like back to the beginning where they just became Genin, but they have all their memories and abilities from like, pretty much from like Boruto. So like they have all their powers and abilities from Boruto, but now they're back to like OG Naruto stage. They're, what age were they around that? Like 12, 13, I think. Well, at least like then Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto were around like 12 or 13 when they first became Genin. So like, yeah, basically they went from being adults with kids to now they're back to being pretty much the age of their kids now, which is pretty funny. So there's been a lot of scenarios of that, and it's really interesting, kind of seeing like what would play out. What would they, try to change? Would they change anything? Would they try to save certain people? Would they let certain events play out? What would their reaction to be? Who would they let know, oh, I'm actually from the future, or my body, my soul, or whatever, my mind is from the future, so I've lived through this already. I know what's supposed to happen, but I'm trying to change it, or I'm just gonna let nature run its course. So I would say definitely check out this channel, the Amagi, over on YouTube. I've literally just been going through all their like what if scenarios. They literally just released one like 4 hours ago. Says what if I can't say his name. Shisui had a little brother. That's like the other really popular Uchiha guy who was supposed to play a major role in the story. Well, does play a major role in the story, but I'm not gonna say because I mean Naruto's old, but I don't want to spoil anything. Because you only get more information about him until Shippuden, so that was like years in the work for us. But but yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been yapping about other stuff instead of talking about the main topic, which is supposed to be us talking about the anime, The Daily Life of the Immortal King. So let's actually get into that. So let me switch scenes. There we go. Let me fix myself. There we go. So, and this is actually a 100th episode. Woo! I did have to stop a few times, back when like COVID hit, took me forever to finally get back. I tried to do a few episodes here and there, but then I didn't really have like a stable location to do it. Then I did it back when I moved, and then I took the 2 months off once we were figuring out my situation for where I'm at now. But yeah, so I wanted to hop back into it, get back into doing my podcast and doing that. So, but yeah, this is our 100th episode. So we'll be talking about season 1 of The Daily Life of the Immortal King. I am not gonna try and pronounce the Korean name how to say this, cause yeah, that's not happening. That's how I know it, and that's kind of how I've always saw it written as. So that's what we're doing. So, first season is 15 episodes. It aired January 18, 2020 to March 28th of the same year. The licensors for this is Bilibili, so if you ever heard them, I do know that they have like their own like YouTube website, and I know a lot of VTubers that are, I guess not Korean, well I guess like Korean or Mandarin or I don't want to say anything that's gonna sound off, but basically like other VTubers of that region will sometimes like live stream off of that. So I know that's really big for them too, and that's kind of like their own version of like our English or our American version of YouTube. I think, at least from what I've seen, that's what it looks like. But I've heard of Bilibili from like other VTubers who like speak English and like something else that they use that. The studio is Hololine Animation Lead. The source material is a web novel. The genres you'll find this under are adventure, comedy, and fantasy. The theme is school, and where you guys can watch this is on YouTube or YouTube TV if you have either or. Amazon Prime and Crunchyroll, I believe, has all of the seasons like for free. At least like the first season I know is up there free. I'm not sure up to season 4 if it's up there free, but you can definitely watch up to season 1 free over on Crunchyroll. Yeah, you just need to make an account. You don't have to pay for anything. You can just use the free service, and you can definitely watch it from there. That's where I watched it from. So, not sponsored, but so this is a synopsis I got from my anime list. So Wang Ling is a high school student with a cool and carefree demeanor. Coming off as someone with a very low spiritual force, he actually possesses a power capable of destroying the world at a moment's notice. To migrate the volatile force within him, his parents have resorted to using an amulet as a temporary solution. However, the amulet weakens over time, and Wang Ling's emotions also accelerates its deterioration. Now with the amulet on the verge of breaking, Wang Ling and his father race against time in order to fix it. So, yeah, you don't really, well, I mean, you just kind of see it in like the very beginning, but it pretty much hops into him as a kid. And this is the thing a lot of these like manhwas, especially the fighting ones do. They don't, what's like the best way to describe it? Because they don't really focus more, it's kind of like magic, but not really. It's like a mixture of like chakra, if magic was like a real thing, but instead of like magic, it's like they work with like chi and force and all that stuff. So that's how they like do all these special abilities, have their swords and whatnot. So, and they call them like cultivators, pretty much. So it's more like, I guess like in a way, it's kind of like how they explain like chakra and whatnot in Naruto. How they like, you have to like be mentally and physically like and climb, but like in this world, that's kind of all they do. So I don't think they ever call it like straight up chakra. They call it like chi or your force or your life force or whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much like the premise of like that. But yeah, basically this kid from birth has been like insanely OP, and it's not like one of them ones where, oh, maybe he was like reincarnated into this world, and the god or whatever gave him these like broken abilities. No, this kid just came out the womb with like godlike powers. So, and like the very beginning of the episode of like season not season well the season very first like episode, we see him when he's like a little kid, like maybe 5, 6, 7 most, and he's like, I think he was like out shopping with his dad, and this huge like demon lord comes out, typical demon lord comes out and starts wreaking havoc, and everyone else is having trouble like holding it down. Tell me why this kid one shots it in like 2 seconds. But of course, he doesn't want all that attention on him. He wants to be low key, wants to live as much of a normal life as he possibly can, which will be kind of hard, as you see throughout the story. But one of the characters I'll talk about is someone that he kind of coordinates with, basically being like, listen, I'll do all this, you can get all the credit, but you gotta give me give me my benefits in return, but basically keep my name out the public. I don't want anyone knowing that this is me who's actually doing all this, who has all these broken powers and abilities. He's like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to be like this superstar that my every move is being tracked. He's like, I'm not here for that. He's like, if anything, I'm trying to be as under the radar as physically possible. So but we could talk a little bit about him. So Wong Ling, he is 16. He's not really talkative, which you'll kind of see if you watch the anime. Yeah, he barely talks. Like, he'll say a few lines here. He'll talk a bit more once like his emotions kind of go overdrive, or he'll talk a bit more when he's talking to like his spirit sword, which we'll get into that. 'Cause that's the thing with with this world. Like everyone has like certain weapons. Basically a lot of them are swords, but they have like their own like spiritual being that they're like bond with. It's like it feels like a familiar, but it's like in the form of a sword, and then you're like physically linked to it. It's like physically linked to you and your powers and your abilities. So, but yeah, he's not very talkative. But there is one very characteristic thing about him that he I guess is not afraid of showing, because one, it doesn't use too much of his emotion, so it doesn't affect his like amulet. He's obsessed with these like crispy noodles, but the thing is, he doesn't eat the noodles like how normal people would eat the noodles. Another thing is, because of how like overpowered and like broken he is, really fancy food and stuff like that, he kind of doesn't really, it doesn't affect him the way like a normal person. Like basically, if you had like this 5-star Michelin like meal in front of you, normal people would be like taking a bite and they'd be dying over it, like, oh my god, this is so good. He'll eat it, and if anything, he'll think it's like he think it's bland, it's not that good. He's like, it's alright, like it'll fill his stomach, but it's not something he like thoroughly will enjoy. But weirdly enough, these crispy noodles are something it's like the one thing that he can like eat and taste and like have actual like joy and happiness. So, and the thing is, like I said, he doesn't eat them like you would regular noodles. Like, he doesn't boil them, make them into like ramen or anything like that. No, he literally eats it straight out the package. He'll crush them up, put the seasoning in it, shake it up, and he'll eat it like chips. It's the funniest thing in the world. And throughout the seasons, he'll just go through bag after bag. At one point, there'll be like contests, or like maybe there's a place he doesn't like, people are trying to get him to go, but he doesn't want to go until he finds out, oh, there's like a limited edition flavor of these crispy noodles brand that he likes. That's only sold in that location. So he's like, okay, I'm coming. Or he'll just like, and he'll be there, but he's not there for the reason they think he is. He's there to get his crispy noodles, which is hilarious. Um, what else? I'm trying to read the notes. And it's funny because you gotta be thinking like, where did he get these like broken powers from? Like, how did he just from like jump off the womb? Did he get like these broken abilities? So you're thinking, oh, maybe his dad is like maybe some secret cultivator that's like level a million or something, and it's like in his genetics. I mean, at this point, at least anime wise, we have no idea how or why it just came out broken like this. Because when you see his parents are like maybe average at best. Like I think even his parents are like, we are like maybe average. Like they're like, yeah, we have no idea where this like jump of power came from him. It just happened. Like they have like crazy theories of they must have did something, must have eaten something, must have drank something, must have had some potion or something that like mutated him in the womb, that just made him super OP. Cause they're like, they're looking at him like, how did you come out like this? But to understanding his feelings and him not wanting to brag or boast these powers out. As I said in the beginning, he has like this amulet that's like stick onto the back of his neck to, I guess, click next to his spine. That's supposed to help keep his powers in check. So he doesn't go too broken and pretty much like blow his cover. But at least in the first season, we see it slowly breaking away when more and more things happen. So like something will maybe spike up his emotions, spike up his anxiety, his rage, his sadness, his happiness. Basically any other emotion than his just deadpan will trigger the amulet, and it's slowly breaking it down. So, and that's one of the things. And there's something that happens towards the end of the first season, that something happens that's so traumatic in front of him that it completely, like, yeah, this scene right here, that completely breaks the amulet. He pretty much goes straight up Dios, the world freezes time, and he just starts going ham on the villain that basically did what they did in front of him. Another really main character is pretty much like the girl you kind of see him nearby if you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, there's this girl that you've been probably seeing. She's the really pretty one with the long hair and like the Sakura pin in her hair. Her name is Rong Roos Sun Rong. Ugh, I could never say these names. I could hear it in the anime and then I can't say it. But yeah, basically she I'll just say the synopsis I got from my anime list. So she is the current student council president and the successor leader to the Howan Water Curtain Group, a financial company created and led by the Sun family, descendant of the Monkey King Sun Wukong. She has long hair and wears a clip in the shape of a pink lotus flower. Looks like a sakura flower to me, but whatever. She's charismatic, passionate, and competitive, and for a long time she was adored by everyone in school, which had given her an arrogant air, which we do see in like episode 1 to like episode 2 or 3. Yeah, she pops up. Basically, she's like your typical rich girl, comes from like this really like super known like financial group family. Like they pretty much have their hand in everything. Basically, if you ever seen Detective Conan, if you know Sonoko Suzuki, that character, basically think of her like that. But she actually has like powers and abilities, and she can fight pretty much. So think of that character, but she has the powers of a cultivator. She's actually really strong. By like, I guess if you're ranking her by like average people, if you're not counting Wong Ling, she's actually like really is strong and powerful. So that's why in like the very beginning she did have this air about her, because compared to like basic people, she is kind of over average. Um, and funny enough, when she first meets like Wang Ling, she is like trying to get his attention, trying to get him to like fawn over her, and he's not having it. So this, of course, throws her off because she's had people pretty much fawning over her from like the day she was born. Since she's already from this super powerful, well-known family. Her family is insanely rich. Um, she's pretty much had boys throw themselves at her all her life. There's actually one character we'll get into that's in like a different school that they end up having like, I guess you can call it like a fighting tournament pretty much between their two schools that are kind of pretty much grew up together, and he's always been weirdly trying to like one up her, but also in a weird way trying to impress her too. So it's like, dude, you're weird. Like, it's that weird connection of he wants to one up her, wants to be the more powerful one over her, like pretty much like that, but also wants to like win her over. Like basically wants her to fall for him and like kiss the ground he walks on. Like she should be grateful of being with someone as I'm assuming in his mind, as someone as amazing, as incredible as me. Like that's pretty much the whole premise of this guy gives off. And it's like, ugh, guys like that just give me the. It's like, go sit down somewhere. Like there's like being arrogant is one thing, but then being arrogant and not delusional, it's like, go sit down somewhere. Like that's gross. But yeah, so when she sees that Wang Ling is not giving her the attention that most boys her whole life has given her, this kind of throws her off. And she's like, why is he not doing what most guys have done? Like, of course not understanding it in a weird way, kind of drawing her to Wang Ling, trying to do anything she can to like get a reaction out of him. And at first he kind of like doesn't really pay much attention to her. He'll be kind of kind and cordial, but he'll keep it at like the bare minimum. But as the story goes on, they end up spending more time together. They end up even going on like this date she kind of forced. He does kind of slowly open his like heart to her. And she the same. Like at first it was more like maybe a pride thing of, this is the first guy that's ever not fawned all over me. What's going on? But as she starts to get to know him better, starts figuring out more of like his ways, and even though, like I said, the dude doesn't talk much, but she's pretty much almost got to the point where she can like, what's the word? Like she can not detect. I guess kind of detect. I had the word in my head, now I'm blanking. Basically, she can like figure out what he's saying, what he wants, from the few little words or grunts that he does. So, they end up growing really close, and I didn't even talk about the two other guys, but funny enough, if you go on my anime list, it just has their names. It doesn't say anything about them, which is crazy, because they've pretty much been with him and her since, like, the beginning of the show. Like, from, like, episode 1 or 2, they've been, like, at the hip, and they're classmates, they go through all these adventures together, and there's, like, no information about them, which is weird. But one of them is Chao Ching and Ho Cho, are the other two other boys that are pretty much part of this little group of theirs that they end up forming. But I'm so gonna butcher these names. But one other character is actually, like I said, each one of these characters' sword kind of has like a spirit that they bond with, they communicate with. And of course, Long Wing, he has one. Well, it's funny enough, everyone else has like these really powerful, like really impressive swords. You saw I can't say her name. Cherry Blossom Girl. Basically, you kind of saw her sword and how it's like that sleek blue. And like each one of them, well, not each one of them, but everyone's sword can maybe control like elements or whatnot. and hers can control like water. So she can like manipulate water. What's the correct word? Hydrokinesis, power to control and manipulate water in its various forms, including liquid, solid, and gas. So yeah, basically this girl's got power over water, um, and you know it looks really nice and sleek and cool, and I'm laughing because yeah, that's her sword. It's really nice. But when you see Wang Ling's sword, it's actually a sword he got when he was really young. He's kept it all this time, and when he actually does show it out to everyone, they're looking like, dude, where did you get this? This looks like something a little kid would have. But of course, you know, they don't fully understand him and his powers. Turns out that his sword, that basic looking little sword that looks like a 2-year-old should have it, it's actually really broken because it has a really powerful spirit in it that's like just as broken and powerful as him. So he has a really powerful sword, but it looks like something you made in woodshop, pretty much. But his sword does have a name, or the spirit. It's Jing King. I'm assuming. These names are gonna kill me. But I actually didn't even talk about like the main antagonist. I did talk about the school, the previous one of the characters that's trying to weirdly win over Sungwon as aren't really the main protagonists. I mean antagonists. They do pop up every here and then, especially in like later seasons of trying to get a rise out of the group, and it's like go sit down somewhere. But there's actually this and like not really cultivators, but basically like you know pretty much like kind of I guess villains would be like the same thing. It's basically you know how in My Hero there's like people who use their quirks for good and people who use their quirk for bad. It's pretty much the same thing here. It's people who use their cultivator powers for good, and there are those that use it for bad. So there's this group that's called hold on, I had the name. There it is. Shadow Stream Society. That's basically not by like episode 2 or 3, they sent out a notice that basically they're hunting down Su Rong because of you know her connection to her great ancestor. Like I guess like her great ancestor like defeated their great ancestor or whoever was connected to that, and now are hunting her down as a way of getting revenge against the whole family, since she is you know next in line. She just come from that family. So in a way they're like, well, you know, we couldn't defeat them all these years ago. We'll just go after their great granddaughter instead. And the person who does that is I'm gonna butcher his name, Jing Wu Ling. I don't know if I have to have an image of her when Wang Ling is pretty much punching. There she goes, that lady. So basically, she's the leader of that organization that's that wants to kill Su Rong. Oh wait, I keep saying these names wrong. Sung Rong. Don't mind me. These names aren't like I've already have problems pronouncing the Japanese names. These names are a lot. What was I saying? Oh, right. Wait, no, I blanked. What was I? I totally blanked. What was I saying? I'm literally blanking. What was I saying? Right, because the lady that she's part of the organization, hunting down Sangwon. I think that's it. I don't remember. And then like I said, there's other teachers. Other teachers. Well, they're all teachers, cause they look. They separated by like factions. They say. And they're in like the 60th faction, so their school is named after that number. And there's like certain teachers that are reoccurring that show up, helping the students like to cultivate their abilities more and whatnot. But oh, actually, and there's one more character I forgot that plays a big role. You probably saw them just a minute ago. Let me see if I can go back actually. There we go. Alright, so you see that little green dog? That's actually a character we meet in the very first episode. It's a test that they did at the school that shows of to like test their abilities so that they can like put them in classes based off their ranks. So they use that. There's like a demon frog or something that they've captured years ago. So they use it to test out the students' abilities to see how much they can pretty much in like what level they're at that point. And funny enough, when Wang Ling does it, he accidentally ends up like kind of quote unquote killing it, but then he brings it back, but realizes that this thing is more dangerous than it was leaving on, so he like traps him in that form, and basically like does it so that one, he can keep an eye on him, and so that he isn't running around and causing a muck. So but yeah, let me see. I kind of went through everything. Like I said, there's actually a huge event. An event. There's a huge incident at the end. Because at this point, we've been seeing, Wang Ling's. He's been going through everyday life, trying to not get his amulet to pretty much break down, and him to go pretty much like mob psycho on everyone. But there's an incident, like I said, that happens right before his eyes. That triggers his amulet to pretty much finally break, ends up deering the world, and goes ham on the lady you saw him punching a while ago, because she was the cause of it. And and it's funny enough, because that's like the first time we've seen like true, like real emotions off of him. He, throughout the whole anime at this point has been, showing as next to little emotion as possible. So when you pretty much see him like go, it's funny enough, and I said mob psycho a little while ago, but it basically is that. It's like if he's mob, and he just went straight to like 100, or he went to that question mark thing, and just ends up losing it on the person that caused him to go to that state. But to not spoil what happens, because I do think you should watch it. It's really interesting, seeing what happens, how he ends up wrapping up the story, fixing everything. But it's cute, because in the end we do see really the relationship between Wanling and Surong, how it's really forming, and kind of what they do with it throughout the rest of the seasons. And then even though, he can't fully be as emotional or available as he wants, he, does slowly start to show it, in ways that doesn't affect his amulet, but will also, like, keep the people and the new friends he's pretty much made safe. Because, let me tell you, after the first season, you thought stuff was wild in the first season. Oh, it just ramps up. Every season after that, there's just another big bag, another villain that's either one hunting down Surong because of her connection to her ancestor, or just some evil big bad that wants to take over the world, or wants to fill the world with like demons and monsters and make it a realm for them. That like I said, he's tried to keep out of it, but when something comes that threatens his life, threatens the people he cares about, threatens his family, that's when he'll basically go 100%. He'll take care of it, but not 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. he'll have someone else, normally the other guy. Oh, actually, that's what I meant to say. The guy who's been like taking the credit for all the for pretty much all like the major feats that he does, he has someone like covering for him, and his name is Wan Shao. Like I said, these names I can't. But yeah, he's the cultivator that took credit for defeating that demon lord in the first episode. But then, you know, kind of like made a pact with Wang Ling and was like, listen, you can take the credit for that. I don't need that, but you'll supply me with my crispy noodles, and if something does come up, you'll owe me, but I'll deal with it. You just, make sure you keep my name out of everything that happened, pretty much. So, I just think it's funny. So, like, there's like an episode where that organization sends like assassins after Songwon Surong, and throughout the whole thing, he's trying to order like these special limited edition noodles. And throughout the whole thing, he ends up interacting with the assassins and like quickly taking them out without fully 100% knowing what he's doing. He's just trying to get his noodles. So like he's like inadvertently helping her, keeping her out of danger, but the whole time he's just trying to get his noodles, which is hilarious. But like I said, towards the end, they do form a bond. Like, you could definitely tell that he has feelings for her, she has feelings for him. But, at the moment, he needs to keep his powers in check. But it doesn't stop him from, wanting to be there for her, be there for their friends, and just keep his quote-unquote normal life as normal as physically possible. But I definitely would recommend this. Like I said, there are 4 seasons. Each season is pretty much around the same length, so you'll get like a good 12, 15 episodes. Like I said, they are in the work of making a season 5, so you can definitely binge the last 4 seasons to catch up for when season 5 officially comes out. They didn't give it a full date on when that's supposed to, but I will definitely be checking that out whenever it does, because like I said, I actually really did enjoy this. It's very different from other animes, but like I said, this is it's based off of a manhwa, so it's kind of it's supposed to be like a Korean anime, which a lot of those have been getting a lot of hype nowadays. There was one, I forget what it's called, that's been on my list for a while that I need to watch. I mean, but then again, we got Solo Leveling. That's based off a webtoon / manhwa, I think. Or I think it's just a webtoon. But it's based off of a Korean webtoon, when you get the names of the characters, none of them are Japanese, Korean kind of. Well, not kind of, they are Korean. Excuse me. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I would definitely love to talk about season 2 whenever we get to it. But that's it for that. I forget what the next anime was supposed to be, because I had already saved it from last time, so I don't want to start over. I just want to pick up. Oh right, this anime. Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? So that will be our next podcast episode. This is one that, funny enough, I've been talking about how, later on, a lot of more animes, especially, we still get our quote-unquote isekai every couple of months. But this is one where actually the whole main cast is girls. So the person who gets reincarnated is a girl and ends up forming a group with a bunch of other girls, who all have their own, not really issues, but all have their own circumstances of why they're there, why they want to improve, and they all end up forming a group and just going through adventures together. So it's really cool and interesting. Like I said, this is one of the few ones where it's girl centric. All the characters are girls. It's focusing on the main 4 girls. So it kind of gives off kind of Sailor Moon vibes, or Mew Mew Power or something like that, or Powercraft Sakura, where it's mainly it's focused on girls. The main character is a girl. It's focused on a girl group. So definitely looking forward to that. So didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life will be our next podcast episode. So Let's see. What time is it? Maybe we still got some time. I figured we... It's been a minute. So how about we do some quizzes? Let me pull one up. Oh, this will be interesting. It says, can you guess the anime by the first 10 seconds? We'll do that, and then we'll see what we can pick up from there. So let me... Where is it? There we go. Alright, so let me fix myself. Let's click on that. Ooh, that was loud. Where? There we go. Alright, so pause that. Alright, so can you guess the anime by the first 10 seconds? By Quiz Quest Hub. Alright, so let's see. I don't know what this... Oh, Violet Evergarden. I was like, what is this? But until I saw her face. You know, I've never watched that. I've heard mixed things about that. What the hell is this? I haven't seen this movie yet. Is this Chainsaw Man? No, Death Note. Damn it. Went until that last second. Son of a bitch. Is this Steins Gate? This looks Steins Gate. Yep. Oh, that's Windbreaker. Oh, I can't wait for the next season of this. Their opening slaps. Both openings of Windbreakers are so good. Oh, is this... No, wait, is this Code Geass? It's been so long since I've seen Code Geass. Yep, okay. That was one of those spin-offs, Code Geass, I saw. Is this Oh, okay, I was like, is this Tokyo Ghoul? When it said Ward, I was like, wait, that's like Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, is this ReZero? This is Sword Art. Yep. It's been forever since I've seen Sword Art. Wonder if it's gonna make any more of those progressive movies. It's been forever. This is Demon Slayer, I think. Yeah, this is Demon Slayer. Can't wait for the movie! Is this? Okay, I was like, what? What's the name? Villain Saga. There we go. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh yeah, they dropped the trailer for the new season. I need to see that. Is this Chainsaw Man? This is another one I need to watch. Yep, it looked like it. What is this? Oh, it's a Spy X Family? Oh, this is Erased. Yeah. Oh, this looks like Rising of the Sheer Hero. I haven't really heard anyone talking about that new season. Is this Jobless Reincarnation? Oh, that's right. Okay. Black Clover! I can't wait for the new season of this too. Makes me want to rewatch the series again. Hold on. Ads. Oh, this is Alia can only speak her feelings in Russian. I think it's called. I wonder if they'll do a season 2 of that too. That was actually really good. I like that. What the hell is this? Oh, No Game No Life. I've never watched it. This is Akame Got Kill. Ooh, Assassination Classroom. It's been a minute since I've seen that too. This show is so good. I love Assassination Classroom. There's another one with a huge class. There's literally a whole classroom. This My Hero? No. What is this? Oh, Parasite. How did I not recognize it? It looked. Oh, that scene threw me off. What is this? Oh, is this Blue Lock? Is that Promise Neverland? Yeah, let's look at that. Emma. Yeah, Promise Neverland. Oh, is this Fate Zero? Yeah, this is Fate Zero. That's been minutes I've seen Fate anything. I don't know what this is. 80s. Oh, I need to watch this actually. I need to watch that. It's on my list. Oh, Rent a Girlfriend. I think I told y'all. I tried. I'm trying to get into the new season, but the first few episodes. Let me pause. I don't know if it's a permanent change or not, but whoever was doing Kazuya and Chizuru's voices in the first like 3 seasons, either they are busy and can't do the voices, or they changed them to someone else. Because now it's throwing me off. Because it doesn't sound like the Kazuya and Chizuru I knew from the first like 3 seasons, and so it's throwing me off. Yeah, this anime was blowing up the internet a while back. Oh, what's it called? Link something, right? Link Click, yeah. This is on my list too. I haven't watched this yet. Oh, is this Angel Beats? I think. Right? This is Angel Beats. Yeah. Man, it's been forever since I've seen that too. The shape of... Oh, is this a silent voice? It's been forever since I've seen that movie. Oh, this movie's so sad. So good too. What is this? Wait, what is this? Heavenly Delusion? I don't think I've ever watched this. Doesn't look familiar. Oh, those Beastars. I couldn't get into it. I tried watching the first season, I dropped it after a few episodes. I couldn't get into it. Oh, Konosuba. I was like, what is this? Is this Made in Abyss? It looks like it. Yeah. What is this? Oh, Toradora. Oop, hit my mic. I don't... Oh, is this Clanad? It's been forever since I've seen that too. Oh, you're lying, April. Jinta? Oh, Anohana. I was like, what is the name? Oh, damn it, another ad.
The only way, natural, delicious pineapple.
Everything's long. I was wondering, we're like, where are we? I don't know what this is. I don't... Oh, it's the... I haven't watched this yet, but it's on my list. I haven't watched this yet. I don't think I know what this is either. Oh, actually, this is on my list too. It looks weird. Looks different. Love is War. Oh, I hope they bring this back. This was so good. I love Love is War. And the opening slap. Oh, Mister. Love and War is so good. I might rewatch it after this. I love Love is War. What the hell? I don't know what this is. Oh, Blue Box. I put that on my maybe list to watch. Oh, the Apocrypha died. But yeah, I knew this one. Oh, fudge. What's this called? Something with like an H. I forget what this is called. But I watched this. Yeah, I watched this years ago, and then they did like a dub for it a while back. Is this Fruits Basket? Is it the remake? It is. Oh, the ending season had me crying. Oh my god. What? Oh, Freerin. I was like, what's this? Looks like something. What the fudge is this? What the hell? Oh, I've seen this. I've seen like clips. I haven't seen the actual anime. I do? Oh, I hit myself. That's Sakamoto days. Ah, man. And I've been watching this. How did I... That didn't look familiar to me. Is this Oshinoko? Oh, it is. Oh, Goblin Slayer. I can't watch this. Oh my god. That first episode fucked me up. Like, Jesus. This, the quintuple. Yep, this the quintuplet. Oh, this one was so sweet too. I watched the movie and everything. Da-da-dan. Oh, is this a bunny girl senpai? Yep. Is this Horimiya? Yep. Oh, I love this show too. I love Horimiya. So cute. Is this solo leveling? It looks like it. Yep. Season 2? Ugh, can't wait for season 3. Is Shiori on Ice? Yep. That's Victor, I believe. Yep. Oh man, this song was everywhere. Oh, this is Mob. Mob was so good too. Oh, no, it wasn't Mob. It was Psyche K. I was so sure that was Mob. This is K-On. Right? This better be K-On. I swear if it's like Lucky Star, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Oh, it's Ranking of Kings? Yeah. Oh, it's like, is this Nana? Looks like Nana. Yes, Nana. Oh, we're never gonna get the ending of this. But Nana was so good. This looks like something, but I'm not sure. I was like, is this your... I was like, it's gotta be a movie, but I'm like, I couldn't remember your name. Oh, Overlord. I was like, I know it's not Sword Art. We just did Sword Art. It's like, what other video game anime are there? Is this JoJo's? Yep. I didn't think I'd be into JoJo's, but I was hooked. It's actually really good. What is this? March comes in like a lion. I've never watched that. Oh, this is Company of the Iron Fortress, I think it's called. Is this free? Yeah. Oh, I loved free. This Paiku? Yep. The court. The court just got me. I was like, this gotta be Haikyuu. Oh, this is Zom something 100? Hmm. Wait, what is this? Oh, Weather with You. These movies are throwing me off. I'm thinking it's supposed to be a show. This looks familiar. With this Mob Psycho? Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like, if I didn't get it after guessing the other one was Mob Psycho, I was gonna scream. Mhm. Oh, Kanji number 8. I haven't watched this yet. It's on my list. I have so many stuff on my list. It's crazy. Is this Sonia or Tanya? Yes. I heard they was making a new season of that, but I don't know if that was true or not. Ooh, this is a Dress Up Darling. Ah, there, wait, there we go. Oh, this is what's it called? Dr. Stone. That's what it was. I was like, what am I blinking on the name? Is this Bungo Stray Dogs? No, is it? No, Fire Force. Oh, this is Dora Dora. Yeah. If I had like one more minute, I mean second, I would have gotten it. I remember. Yeah, that was good. What the hell? Oh no, it got me. I was like, this looks familiar, but I couldn't place it. Is this a movie or a show? No, that's Donnie and Frank. Damn it. But until the last second I saw the person, I was like, oh wait, no. This is I forget something else with a D. I can't remember. Dora Dora. There we go. Land of the Lustros? I've never seen that a day in my life. Wait, this art style looks familiar. What is this? Ah, see, I've never seen this either, but I've seen the girl. Okay. I'm just bombing on these now. oh, fudge, I watched this. What's this called? Ah, Bakuman. Damn it, I watched this. I liked it. I can't remember the name. I don't think I know what this is. Oh, this is on my list. I haven't watched this yet. Is this banana fish? I'm just guessing because it's a banana fish on the top. That kind of gave it away. Oh, Log Horizon. Okay. Oh, Magus Bride. I need to get back into this. I saw the first season and I never picked it back up. I need to watch it again. What the fudge sickles? What in the world? Oh, see, I've heard of this. I've never watched this. Oh, this is like Baka something the Rock, right? A Bochi? Yeah, Bochi the Rock. Is this Magica? Amatica? Yeah. Modica Magica. I was like, it looks like it. Gerald? A place further than. Oh, see, I've heard of this, but I've never watched it. Okay, I've heard the name. I don't know what this is. Oh, darn! Oh man, I want to kick myself. I haven't watched this in years. Oh my god. Is this Tokyo Avengers? Yep. Oh, what in the world? What is this? Oh, Tamagami Reincarnated as a slime. Why does that look? What scene was that from? I don't remember that. I don't think I know what this is. See, it's One Punch Man. But you see, I dropped it after season 1, so I couldn't. I don't remember anything about it. Whatever this is, this looks cool. Oh, Cyberpunk Edge Runner. That's another thing that's on my list. I haven't watched. But it's crazy enough I've been spoiled, so I know what happens at the end. Oh, fudge. What's the name? Hell's Paradise. There we go. My hero. Good. They picked the good. They picked the best opening. At least after that, from that point. But their other ones look good. Is this Kill la Kill? That's another one I haven't watched in years. I watched it. It was coming out. Oh, I was like, what am I looking at? I've seen the first. No, I think I've seen up to season 2, but then I stopped. Oh man, I did pretty good, but there was a lot I was not remembering at all. Like, at all. Let's see, what else? Rank the top 100 most streamed romance anime. We could do that. Switch it up.
At Ross, magic is when a hall becomes a whole new
Yeah,
world.
give me a sec. Damn it.
A diaper this slick free sets them free. Only Pampers Cruisers 360.
Alright, so another quiz quest hub. So rank the top 100 most streamed romance openings. Anime openings. Okay, so we're ranking romance anime openings. Okay, let's see what we got. Never seen this. Oh, actually, I do like this opening. I'll call it good. It's good. I don't think I listen on repeat, but it's good. Oh, I love this anime. I say the opening's good too. The World's in Color. I think that's on my list. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't rate that. Oh, Toradora. I'll say the opening good. It's iconic, but it's not like. I don't think I've seen that either. I haven't watched this yet, so I have watched this. But I would say the opening was average. I don't remember the Spice and Wolf opening. This anime was, I say that's average. They had chose a different one. That one was good. The openings are good, at least for the new one, but they had chose a different one. Masterpiece. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love the Love is War openings. I don't know. I'm kind of more to the first one, so I'll say that one's good. Ooh, I like this one. I'm gonna call it amazing. I love the first opening of Day Alive. So good. Nana. I definitely don't remember the openings. I'm gonna say it was good. I don't remember. This one was good. I like this opening. This anime pissed me off though. I remember the first one more, so I'm gonna say that one's average. I'll say it's good. Oh, I need to watch the final season of this. But the opening was average. Oh, actually, just listen to this one. I like the other ones better. I'm gonna say that one was average. Never seen this, so I can't rate. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. I'm gonna say it was good. I love that anime, and I love the manga too. Never watched. I feel like the anime would piss me off. I don't remember the third opening for that. I don't remember the Nana openings at all. Oh, actually, I've never watched this. Yes, masterpiece. I love this opening so much. Oh my god. This one's good. I remember, I did watch that. That opening was good. I have not watched this yet, so I'm not gonna rate that one. Oh, I love the openings for this anime. I'm gonna call it amazing. Not masterpiece, but it's amazing. Oh, this is on my list. I haven't watched this yet. So I'm gonna put the pause on that one too. Oh, on my list. Haven't watched it yet. Oh, I did watch this. The opening was okay. I'm gonna say it was good. True Tears? I've never heard of that anime. Oh, it's just the first one? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's amazing. I love the first opening. Ooh, masterpiece. I love this opening. That Love Made Summer's opening is so good. Oh, this one's good too. I'm gonna call it amazing. Masterpiece. I love this opening. Oh my god, I love this opening. They slapped with that opening. That one was good. I remember listening to that one on repeat a few times when I was watching it. I was like, good. I don't remember that. Um, that was good. I like the new Ranma opening. Um, I love this one. This one's amazing. I love that opening. Oh, it's on my list. I haven't watched this yet. Ooh, this one's good too. I'm gonna call it amazing. That one was good. The other two they showed, top. Haven't watched, so I can't rate. How to Raise a Boy? Don't think I've seen this either. The title's not. I would say good. The first opening was good. The third one and the fifth one slaps. Chobits. It's been forever since I've seen this opening. I'm gonna say it was average. I don't remember most. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that anime before. Oh, this is on my list. I need to watch this. You know what? I love the openings of this. I'm gonna call it masterpiece. They're so funny. I love them. Ooh, this opening's good too. I'm gonna say amazing. Not masterpiece, amazing. But that opening's really good. Oh, another one's on my list. I have so much stuff on my list. It's crazy. Masterpiece. I love this opening so much. I love that opening so much. I'm gonna say amazing, but I love this anime. I love this anime. I have to listen to the full thing. It's been a minute since I've seen that opening. I'm gonna say it was good. Nah, not seen that, so can't rate. I'm gonna say good. I don't. It's been so long. I don't remember. I don't remember the opening for that one, so I'm gonna say average. I'm gonna say average. I remember the first one a bit more than the second. Yeah, but that one keeps popping up. I haven't seen the anime, so I can't rate the openings. I don't think I've seen. I've seen the clips of it, but I don't think I've ever seen. Yeah, I've seen clips of this anime, but I've never fully sat down and watched it. Oh, if there was the other opening, masterpiece. But that one was, I say, average. I like the other one better. Oop, I'm amazing. I love this opening. Amazing. I love this opening. I need to watch this. So many of it's just stuff I need to watch. Oh, this is another one I put on hold. I need to watch. This one too. I don't think I've ever seen that. That don't look familiar at all. Oh, Scumwish. Funny enough, I don't remember the opening. So I'm gonna say average. Oh, there was a different one of the openings? 100%. But no. Yep, masterpiece. Kaguya Summer openings, masterpiece. Oh, this one, amazing. Ooh, this one too, amazing. I wonder if they're gonna bring that one back. It's on my list. I haven't watched it yet. You know what? I vaguely remember that one, so I'm gonna say that one was good. I don't remember that opening either. Masterpiece? Oh, Mister. I'm telling you, every Kaguya-sama opening is master. This one, masterpiece. I love this opening so much. I love that opening. Masterpiece. Haven't watched, so I can't rate the opening. Oh, hell, it's been forever since I've seen this anime. I won't say average. The opening was okay. I've heard everything front and back about that anime. I've never watched it myself. I would say average. I don't remember Bunny Girl Senpai's opening. Yeah, I need to watch that. I don't remember.
For my
Oh,
area, I choose the Venus pubic razor, made for coarse hair and thin skin, with an air.
there we go. I never could get into the show. I tried watching it and I just can't. So I'm gonna say, that's what I need to watch. I blanked for a second, but Given, I need to watch. Love and Lies. Characters look familiar. I don't think I've ever heard the title before. Oh, masterpiece. I love the first opening. I love the first opening of Horimiya. Masterpiece. I love this opening. The first and second opening, French kids. I love them so much. On my list, haven't watched. Let's say average. I don't remember much of Dancing in the Franxx. Oh, this opening, masterpiece. I love the first opening of the Girlfriend. Oh, I love this opening. Masterpiece. I love this opening. It's been forever since I've seen that anime. Good? I don't remember. Oh, masterpiece. Especially this one. This is probably my favorite opening. I've listened to that one on repeat so many times. Oh, this one's good too. I'm gonna say amazing. I love that opening. I've never missed it when I was watching it. Oh, masterpiece. Yep, I love this opening. How many more do we got? We got, oh, last one. I don't, not, no, alright, that's it. Alright. So we did pretty good. I'm trying to see if I can do a little short one real quick. One more short one. We could do this one. By Dokin Anime. Guess the anime character's weapon. And then we'll call it. That's Asta, his demon slayer or something? I forgot what it's called. Oh, I guess I'm just naming a character. Okay. Yeah, that's Asta, Black Clover. That's the Death Notes. That's Light got Light Yagami. There we go. That's Yor from Spy X Family. That's Noragami. That's Yato. Yep. Oh, that's Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. That's Megumi from Konosuba. That's Usopp from One Piece. That's Mikasa, I think? Yeah, I think that's her scarf. Yeah. Oh, that was her cape. That's Tengen from Demon Slayer. That's Rem from ReZero? Yeah. It's Bakugo from My Hero. That's Urza, I believe. That's one of her swords. Yeah. I'm so used to her more fancier swords, it threw me off for a quick sec. That's Naofumi from Rising of Shield Hero. That's Minato from Naruto. That's Naruto's dad. Oh, son of a bitch. I swear these ads make me want to scream. That's Goku, his power pole from Dragon Ball. What's that bonus question? That's Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. Freaky ass clown. That's Sinon from Sword Art. That's Dorfin? Dorfin? That's his name? From Vinland Saga? Yeah, Dorfin. That's Gilgamesh from Fate. Oh, that's Arthur from Fire Force. I was like, what is that? That's Gintoki from Gintama. That's Power from Chainsaw Man. That's Renji from Bleach. Oh man, I wonder when Bleach is gonna come back. That's Inuyasha from Inuyasha. Oh, is that bat dude from One Punch Man? Yeah. I only knew him from the videos CJ Champ did. I don't recognize. Oh! The dude from JoJo. I forgot about him. That's Maki from JJK. That's Maka from Soul Eater. Oh, it's been forever since I've seen Soul Eater. That's, oh god, I forget her name. Ryoko from Kill la Kill. That's her name. Oh, didn't tell me what her name was. That's Rudius from Jobless Reincarnation. Wait. Oh, I was like, why does it look familiar? Right, it's the dude from Cabaneri. Oh, that's mine from Akame ga Kill. Oh, that's Shinoa from Seraph of the End. I don't know who this is. Oh. Oh, I forget her name. Ah, fudge. I even forgot what the show's called. Gate. Rory Mercury. Okay. I don't know who this is either. Oh, someone from Overlord. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that. That's Tanya. That looks familiar, but I don't know why. Oh, right, the dude from Arifrita. How you pronounce that? That's the girl from Goblin Slayer. Don't know her name. Oh, Priestess. Oh, that's Issei from High School DxD. That's Zack from... What's that show called? Angel of Death? That's Kogami from Psychopass. That's Guts from Berserk. Alright. So we'll call it there. One sec. There we go. Alright. So that is it for me tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who came. Thank you, Izzy Biden 26. Thank you, Rectified Zombie for the follow. Thank you, Ghost Body, for coming over as well over on Twitch, and for anyone who came over on YouTube, thank you so much. I will see if I will be back tomorrow because I am trying to post a video. Because like I said, I might be having some internet issues after like today or tomorrow. So just in case, I want to at least have like video up. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do this podcast episode. And like I said, I'm not sure. I'll try and get at least that stuff posted. At least so that way over my YouTube you guys will have something. It's too bad that I'm not up to let me turn the music down. That I'm not up enough to like post videos on Twitch. But yeah, so at least Twitch wise, won't be able to have anything if I don't stream tomorrow or today, but I will at least try to have something up over on YouTube by tomorrow. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm out. I actually do have work in the morning, so need to go get me some sleep. But thank you so much for everyone who came. I'll see y'all next time, and until then, have a great day, night, evening, wherever you guys are, and stay safe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, right, and I will have the podcast up of this Bible tomorrow. Uh, that's like the first thing I'll do once I get back from work. I will, I'll, if anything, I'll download the VOD from now, so that way I'll have the audio version up and ready to go. So that way tomorrow I just gotta post it and it'll be up and ready to go. So you guys can definitely check out the audio version of this for tomorrow. And then I will have that video I've been working on. I'll have that up too. Just more playthroughs of me doing Weathering Waves. But yeah, so night everyone.